Sunrise hits the block, shadows stretch like memories. Two kids on the corner, one with a dream, one with degrees. They both want the same thing, but they chase it different ways. One learns to play the game, the other plays the games people play. I came up in the era where the struggle was the tuition. Watched my mother work double shifts, no permission to quit. The landlord knocking like a drum, rent due on the first. But we learned that pressure makes diamonds, it was either sink or surface. They told me I'd be nothing, I was just another stat. But I studied every verse, turned the hurt to combat. Now I'm moving through the city with a purpose in my stride. Every dollar that I bagged, I earned it, I didn't hide. That's the sound of the grind, that's the drive for the beat. Keep your eyes on the prize, got no time for the weak. Problems come in waves, but I learned how to swim. The next man wants my spot, but he can't get in. Wealth is not just money, it's the wisdom that I've gained. Pride is my foundation and my legacy remains. See, my father was a soldier, he fought wars overseas, but the real war was at home, trying to keep the family free. He told me that a man ain't measured by the clothes he wear, but by the storms he weather and the weight he learns to bear. I remember when the nights were cold and the fridge was empty. Mama smiled and tell us dinner was just ready, but I saw the tears she cried when she thought we were asleep. That's the fire that still burns, that's the promise that I keep.
They don't know what it took to get here. Every scar, every night, every tear, but we still standing. Yeah, we still standing, and we ain't going back. No, we made it.
Now the tables turn, now the city knows my name. Every game I played I learned, now I'm the one to blame for the dreams I chased when they said it was too late. I relocated pain into an empire state. That's the thing about the game, it don't owe you a thing. But if you stay true to the sound, life gon' give you wings. I'ma keep pushing forward, let the haters talk. I was built for this moment now, watch me walk, watch me walk.
Again and again, I rise like the morning rays. Every loss was a lesson, every setback was a phase. They tried to bruise me too much, thought I'd lose my way, but I found the inner strength to turn the night to day. Now I'm looking at the horizon, planning my next move. The money that I'm bagging, it's a legacy I'm building. Longer than the doubters thought, bigger than they ever knew. This is only the beginning and I'm seeing a breakthrough.
So here's to the dreamers, here's to the ones who never quit. Here's to the soldiers still fighting in the trenches of the lit. We carry our ancestors' pride in everything we do. The long game is the only game, and we see it through. Yeah, we see it through. We see it through. We see it through. Sun peeking through the broken blinds this morning. Another day, another battle, another war I'm forming. Yeah. Standing in the kitchen looking at my reflection, wondering if my dreams will ever see correction. Look, I remember when they told me I'd never be nothing. Grew up in the struggle streets, constantly barking, watching my block transform into a war zone. Every corner got a stormy, every alley got a moan. They taxing and taxing the poor from a young age, handing out sentences like they running the page of some tragic novel where the hero rarely wins. But I refuse to be another statistic. And nations to my mama worked double shifts, barely made ends meet. Taught me at the power will never let go of the heat. So I blaze my own trail, let my legacy be known. A black soul with promises that I made to the throne. I gotta rise, gotta shine through the pain, gotta let my light explode like a rocket in the brain. Every problem that I face, just another test. I'ma do my best, put my worries to rest. In this world full of chaos, I keep my head right, turning darkness into day. Gonna win this fight. Now I'm stepping through the city like I own a block. Got riddles in my mind, but I'm solving what they wrote. They want me to stumble, they want me to fall, but I answer every challenge, I don't fear it all. Many nights I went to sleep with an empty fridge, but I never let the hunger crush my ambitious spirit. They can take the material, but they can't take my mind. I'm excelling through the darkness, leaving doubt behind. I gotta rise, gotta shine through the pain, gotta let my light explode like a rocket in the brain. Every problem that I face, just another test. I'ma do my best, put my worries to rest. In this world full of chaos, I keep my head right, turning darkness into day. Gonna win this fight. Check it. Every step I take is calculated. They try to break me down, but I never fainted. The fire made me stronger. The struggle made me wise. Now I'm painting my own picture. No more telling lies.
Ooh, you gotta believe, yeah. You gotta believe in yourself, in your heart, in your soul. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't be free. You are worthy, you are loved, you are whole.
So now I tell my younger brothers, stay on the right. Don't let the system grind you down with all that might. Grind pursuing will ruin everything you're building. Turn your pain into power, stop the ceaseless splitting. I'm living proof that you can make it through a storm. Every single morning I wake up, I transform. A warrior in this world, got my sword in my mind, leaving all the haters wondering what they can't find.
When the day is done and I'm lying in my bed, I thank the Lord for every scar, every thread I bled, because the fire in my chest keeps me moving forward.
This is my story,
This is my testimony.
this is my ordinance.
Rise through the fire,
Yeah.
never fall.
We are the ones they've been waiting for all along.
Fade out. Fade out.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. Yeah, that's the story of my life. Yeah, yeah. See, I grew up on the south side of the tracks, where the winters hit hard and the summers came fast. Mama working double shifts, daddy wasn't around. So I learned early how to stand my ground. They said I'd never make it, said I'd fall astray, but I found a way to brighten up my darkest day. Started writing on paper, letting the pen flow. Every rhyme I wrote was like a seed I'd sow. That's the story of my life. I came from the bottom, now I'm climbing every mountain. I won't ever stop it. I done changed my circumstances, that's the truth, I swear. Every battle that I lost just made me more aware. Can't nothing hold me down, I'm breaking every chain. That's the promise that I made, and now I'll never be the same. Yeah, now I'm in the studio, but I remember where I'm from. The same block that I rap, yeah, that's where my heart is from. Some people try to front, said I wasn't pure, but I knew what I was doing, yeah, I found the cure. She said, you changed, and I said, that's just growth, like a tree that pushes through, yeah, I found my oath. The industry's fate, but I'm keeping it real. Every word that I drop is exactly how I feel. To the U, to the P-E-R, that's what I be. Super MC, yeah, I'm bringing the energy. They can talk all they want, let them run their mouths. I was built for this moment, no need to stress or vouch.
You know what?
Sometimes I sit back and think about how far we've come.
And it's like, we really did it, you know? We really made it happen.
Yeah, now I'm sitting on the porch where it all began, watching kids play basketball just like I used to cane. The same corner where I learned how to hustle and grind. Now I'm living out my dreams, yeah, I'm doing fine. Some might say I'm lucky, but they don't see the work. Every night I stayed up, man, I went berserk, writing bars in my room while the world's asleep. Now I'm reaping what I planted, yeah, the harvest is deep. That's the story of my life. I came from the bottom, now I'm climbing every mountain. I won't never stop it. I done changed my circumstances, that's the truth, I swear. Every battle that I lost just made me more aware. Can't nothing hold me down, no, I'm breaking every chain. That's the promise that I made, and I'll never be the same. Yeah, so here's to the ones who said I'd never amount to nothing.
Here's to the struggle,
yeah, the pain was so.
I came from the fire,
now I'm shining bright.
that's the light,
that's the light.
Yeah, that's my life.
And when you see me rap, now you understand.
I came from the struggle,
now I finally am free.
free to be me. So here's to the ones,
Yeah, that's the story of my life.
here's to,
Yeah, that's the story of my life.
here's to the ones who say,
That's the story of my life. Yeah, that's the story. Yeah, 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 that's the story of my life, yeah, yeah. And when you see me rap, now you understand I
came from the struggle.
Now I finally am free.
Fit to be me.
Yeah. The chalk squeaks on the board, morning light through the cracks, principal's voice on the PA. Yeah, the system's off track, but I'm in the front row, pencil ready to write. This ain't no regular morning, something feeling different tonight. They try to tell me that the streets was the only way, watching older cats who never learned to read and write, so they hustled every day, paying bills the wrong way. I made a vow right there, I'd never follow that trajectory. My mama worked double shift, still couldn't pay the rent, so I understood early what it meant to be constantly stressed. But I found a different route, yeah, I picked up a book. Now I'm here to tell y'all you can change your outlook.
School's open, here's the message coming next. Put the gun down, pick the pen up, give yourself a check. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't achieve. We the generation ready to believe. Open book, open mind, watch us multiply. Every lesson learned is a reason to try.
See the kids on the corner, they was laughing at me with my heavy backpack, heading to the library. But I didn't pay them no mind, kept my focus on the prize. Knew that knowledge was the weapon that would open up my eyes. Now they asking how I did it, wanna know my secret. I tell them stop looking at other people's lives and keep it focused on your own journey. Don't compare your path, everyone ain't meant to take the same path.
Some people hate what they don't understand. They'll try to drag you down, but don't extend your hand to the negativity. Keep your distance, stay right. Your only competition is who you were last night.
Remember when they said I never amount to nothing? Now I'm graduating, mama crying, she was something. The tassel was worth the hassle. Every night I studied while other folks was out there partying and wasting. Don't get me wrong, I had my moments of temptation, but I never lost sight of my final destination. Now I'm giving back to the youth, mentor every week. Show them there's a future beyond the block they meet.
Yeah, baby, you can do it. Don't let nobody tell you no. You got this, you got this. Reach for the stars.
School's open, here's the message coming next. Put the gun down, pick the pen up, give yourself a check. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't achieve. We the generation ready to believe. Open book, open mind, watch us multiply. Every lesson learned is a reason to try.
Yeah, show me love. So when you feel lost and the pressure gets heavy, remember there's a seat in that classroom, stay ready. The pen is mightier, that's the truth I'm speaking. Education got the power, keep on reaching. This for the kids who feel like they ain't got a chance. Rise up, fight back, make the impossible happen. Open book, yeah. The story continues. One love, one heart. Together we win. We refuse to lose it. To lose it. To lose it. To lose it. Midnight swagger, walking down the block. Neon lights flickering, payments getting hot. See the cats and the crew posted on the corner, reading every move like an open charter. See, I'm from the concrete where the real ones grind. Pockets getting heavy, but I never lost my mind. Got these streets talking, they remember my name. Every block I conquered, every game I claim. They display tricks like the Matrix, illusions in the night, but my vision stay crystal, always seeking right. Started with nothing but the fire in my chest. Now I'm stacking paper, putting money to the test. Heavyweight hitters, we the realest on the map. Never compromise, keep it hardcore snap. From the block to the top, we came to ball. Answering the call, never running from it all. Mama told me, boy, you gotta keep it tight. Protect your people, never lose the fight. These hands built for work, not for trouble pulling. But I'll put in work when the struggle gets double. I remember when they said I'd never make it far. Now I'm riding clean, got my brand new car. They don't understand the grind, the tears, the pain, but every scar I carry only drove the game. Heavyweight Heavyweight hitters, we the realest on the map. Never compromise, keep it hardcore snap. From the block to the top, we came to ball. Answering the call, never running from it all.
Ooh, you working so hard. I see you shining, you my superstar. Every moment that you gave made me proud. You know I crave your love forever, never fade.
Now they wanna know the secret of my success. It's respect, loyalty, and nothing less. Real ones stayed down when the winter came cold. The fakes disappeared when the stories got told. I'm cocky, yeah, I got my reasons and it's facts. Stack my money right, never looking back. This that street philosophy. The code we live, take everything I got, but never what I give. Somewhere along the way, the game got so polluted. Fake MCs in the booth, always diluted. But I keep it 100, let my lyrics do the talking. Walking on these streets, doing heavy walking. Love for my people, love for the grind. Every dollar that I made, I took the time. They could doubt the movement, they could doubt the flow, but I keep it moving. Watch me steal the show. Heavyweight hitters, we the realest on the map. Never compromise, keep it hardcore snap. From the block to the top, we came to ball. Answering the call, never running from it all. So here's to the soldiers, holding down the fort, making moves in the dark. Never cut short, we came from the bottom. Now we standing tall, Block Chronicles, y'all. We overcame it all.
We came. Remember the name, Block Chronicles.
Block Chronicles. Block Chronicles.
Yeah. Midnight in the Bronx, street lights flickering slow. Grandmasters echoing through the brick walls below. A cipher forms outside the bodega door. 20 deep, waiting for someone to flow. I remember when my brother taught me how to rock. Said, son, the mic is heavy, handle it with heart. He showed me records from the 83. Told me real hip-hop will never fall apart. Now I see others trying to sell their soul for a record deal and a chunk of change. But you gotta know that money comes and goes. The legacy's what we arrange. We don't stop, we keep it moving. The spirit of the mic, it's never losing. From block to block, the stories come and the legacy keeps spinning. Keep it humming, yeah, 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 yeah. They say the game's changed, it's all about the fame. But I remember when rap used to tell the truth. About the struggle, about the pain, about the hustle, that's what we knew. My pops used to work the night shift just to put food on the table, make ends meet. Now I can finally give back to my fam, but I never forget about the broken streets. And you can ask me how I keep it real. When everybody else is selling out, I just stay focused on the thing I feel. And let the haters scream and shout. We don't stop, we keep it moving. The spirit of the mic, it's never losing. From block to block, the stories come and the legacy keeps spinning. Keep it humming, yeah, yeah, Yo, I know some days it get hard when the pressure come and feel like you can't breathe, but you gotta dig deep in your heart and remember all the lessons that they taught to me. My brother Shaka would've wanted me to do it like this, so every verse I spit I'm repping for the ones we miss. We rise together, we fall as one. This hip-hop family, yeah, we unstoppable.
Yeah. You know what they say, the real ones stay. We keep it moving every single day. Keep the faith, never stray. The legacy lives on in a special way.
Now I'm passing the torch to the younger cats, telling them the stories from the golden age. Show them how to rock with meaning, not just chasing no ephemeral stage. Cause when you strip away the glitter and the gold, what you got is the truth that's pure. And if you coming with that fake energy, the brother, you ain't gotta look no more. I'm stepping to the mic like it's a ceremony. Every verse is holy, every word is prayer. This is for the legends who came before me, and for the babies who ain't even here yet. The beat drops slow, the bass kicks heavy.
Cyphers growing, getting crowded, getting plenty. City keeps spinning, yeah, we heard, yeah, we heard.
Mid at night, empty block, street light flickering gold. A kid on the corner, 17 years old. Mama said pray, but the streets have survived. Two different worlds colliding, I gotta pick a side. Started with nothing but a dream and a rhyme. Used to spit in the basement, killing in time. Now I'm chasing that paper, stacking bread. They told me I'd never make it, I proved them wrong instead. My crew repped the block, where the cracks run deep. We learn to hustle before we learn to sleep. Gotta get mine, can't let these chances pass. Every cutie with an ambition trying to make the cash. It's a long road, but I'm walking it real. From the bottom of the block to the top of the hill. You can doubt me, you can hate, you can try to crush, but I've been down so long, now I'm rising up. It's a long road, but I'm walking it real. From the bottom of the block to the top of the hill. You can doubt me, you can hate, you can try to crush, but I've been down so long, now I'm rising up. Yeah, flashy whips pulling up, riding through the zone. Diamonds in my ear, but I'm still with my home. They say it's a game, well I'm playing to win. Got my heart on my sleeve, but I'm ready for them. Every time I step out, feeling like a star. Billionaire dreams, but I started with a scar. The streets taught me how to read and react. When you coming for my neck, I attack, that's a fact.
Ooh, you got the fire, baby. Keep chasing what you believe. The world's gonna try to break you, but you don't let go, don't let go.
There's a voice inside saying you need more. There's a fire inside that I can't ignore. They don't know the struggle, they just see the shine. But I've been in the mud, I know the real time. Now I'm stepping out the beamer, hitting the scene. All eyes on me, but I stay low key. My words hit harder than a 45. I guess that's what happens when you gotta survive. You thought I'd fold, but I'm tougher than steel. Every loss was a lesson, every scar is real. Now I'm building my empire, brick by brick. They can't deny the grind, I made my own fix. So while I'm balling and kicking up dust, watch me leave my mark, it's a must. From the block to the top, watch the legend begin. Started with nothing, now I'm walking in.
Real talk.
3 a.m., lights low, phone buzzing on the nightstand. I've been holding back this truth like it's contraband. Memories flashing back like old photographs in rain. Can't tell if I'm going insane or playing this game. See, I was trying to keep it a secret deep inside, but the walls got ears and the silence made me lie. Every time I try to speak, the words are catching my throat. You know the kind of pressure that makes a young man stupid. It's the weight of unspoken words been carrying like a group. My chest feel tight, my mind is racing fast, wondering if this truth gon' be the last, or the first real thing I ever said to the one I let into my head. This energy you sending me is tricky as hell. Some days we on good terms, other days it's war. I've been wandering through this maze, trying to find a door. Show me a way out or show me a sign, cause I'm losing my mind, walking on thin ice this time. Yeah, what? Yeah. You know I was like, man, I said, man, y'all just wanna deal in stuff that people bury deep. That's never supposed to feel. I let you know I'm here for you, care for you, confide, but you keep digging wounds that I've been trying to hide. It's been a long year, this back and forth dance. We taking L's together, but you call it chance. I can't keep pretending that I'm not affected. When every word you say, I feel it in my chest connected. I can't keep living this way, always walking on eggshells. Somebody gotta break the silence, somebody gotta tell. The truth don't come easy when you've been through the storm. But I'd rather be honest and keeping you warm. Now the party's over, the crowd's gone home. I'm sitting alone with thoughts I used to stone. The secret's been burning a hole in my chest. It's time to let it out, it's time to confess. I've been carrying this weight for way too long, feeling like I done something that was always wrong. But I understand now, we all got scars. It's been a crazy year, but I'm reaching for the stars.
Now I was trying to keep it a secret, yeah. But secrets got a way of finding the light, yeah. So here I am exposed, yeah. No more running, no more hiding in the night,
yeah. Yeah, this energy we got, it's been tricky as hell, but I'ma keep pushing through, I'ma give it my all. It's been a long year, and I learned a lot. Some things you keep, some things you gotta let go, yeah. It's been a year, show me the way, feel the rhythm, let it guide you home. Let it guide you home.
The street lights flickered outside the bodega window. 2 a.m. rain, slick concrete, I'm holding down my zone. They tried to push me out, but I'm playing it like a O. This my territory, this the spot where I came up broke. Step on my block without respect, you won't last long. I grew up on these corners, learn right from wrong. They whisper in the alleys, they talk behind the wall, but when they see me coming, they don't say nothing at all. My clique is unstoppable, rolling with the sickest crew. We keep our eyes wide open, knowing what these streets can do. One eye on the entrance, one eye on the rear. We survived the longest nights, made it through the year. Time moves slow when you're waiting for a break. Every dollar that I made, I had to stay awake. They thought I'd fold under pressure, thought I'd fold under stress, but I'm still standing on my corner, still wearing my vest. This my spot, yeah, I run this block. We came from nothing, now we at the top. Hard times try to break us, couldn't tear us apart. We built this with our hands, this is art. This my spot, yeah, I run this block. We came from nothing, now we at the top. Hard times try to break us, couldn't tear us apart. We built this with our hands, this is art. Now let me paint the picture, let me set the scene. Down and up the steps with crazy positions, that's my routine. She let me upset, yeah, she tried to play me blind, but I'm focused on the money, got my mind on the grind. They ask me how I'm living, they ask me what's the key. I tell them stay solid, keep your word, be free. Don't mess with the wrong ones, don't test who you know. We protect our own, that's how we put on the show. Got my people around me, we the solid time. When the trouble comes a knocking, we don't run, we fight. The streets taught me lessons, the streets made me wise. You either be the hunter or you're someone else's prize. You can't talk with a gun in your mouth, understand, know your place, know your role, keep your head on a swivel. The game is real, the game's cold, but we living every day above ground is a blessing, that's the level.
Yeah, baby, you know they always talking, but you keep it real, that's why I love you. They don't understand what we've been through. Just keep doing, you will be okay.
So when they ask me where I'm from, I tell them this block. We paid our dues in blood, sweat, and clock. They try to write our story, but they got it all wrong. We the ones who stood firm, we the ones who belong. I'm known on these streets firm for keeping it true. Every promise that I made, I followed it through. Now they respect the name, they respect the game. We turn our pain into power, we turn our hurt to fame. My spot, yeah, I run this block. We came from nothing, now we at the top. Hard times tried to break us, couldn't tear us apart. We built this with our hands, this is art. Yeah, this that street philosophy. You either with us or you against us, that's how it be. We came from the bottom, now we looking at the sky. This the story of the corner, this is how we rise. We rise.
We
Yeah. Chef Dart of the morning. Yeah. Street lights flicker like bad memories. Mama praying on her knees while I'm dodging tragedies. Grew up where the pavement burned my soul. sneakers. Every corner had a lesson, every block had its teachers.
They told me life ain't fair, but I didn't listen. Started from the bottom where the broken bottles glisten. Pockets empty, but my mind was full of vision. Had to make a way out, gonna make the transition from the hallway where they taught me how to hustle to the rooftop where I'm stepping, watch me handle this muscle. It's the story of a kid who refused to stay down in the concrete jungle wearing a political frown. We used to trade stories on the stoop at midnight. Now I'm taking what they left me, turning pain into insight. The city raised me rough, yeah, the city made me still. Every scar on my back is a story that's
Let me tell you about the struggle, let me tell you about a fight. Let me tell you about surviving just to see another night. I know I made mistakes, but I'm making it right. Uptown to the bridge, I'm carrying my light. Let me tell you about the struggle, let me tell you about a fight. Let me tell you about surviving just to see another night. I know I made mistakes, but I'm making it right. Uptown to the bridge, I'm carrying my light.
Pause, let me gather my thoughts. I mean, I'm just saying, you know I was from the jail. You've been there before, now I'm walking through the hallway with a newfound grace. They try to break my spirit, but I took back my space. Every step that I take is calculated, never frantic. I've been through the fire, so now I'm semi-automatic with words that cut deeper than a knife in the darkness. I'm reconstructing my legacy, leaving behind the starkness. The style that I bring is something they can't replicate. Been down so long, now I'm sitting at the top gate. They said I'd never make it, but look at me now, standing on the concrete steps. Hear the crowd yell, how?
He's been through the struggle. Ooh, and he made it out. Ooh, look at him now. Ooh, they can't hold him down.
It's everything I dreamed of when I was just a child, watching from the window while my mama worked so wild. Now I'm writing my own story, penning my own fate. No more waiting on the corner, no more living with hate. They took the best of me, but I'm still breathing air. I left the negativity, I'm taking this elsewhere. Back on the block where it started, but different now. I'm the one they look up to. I'm showing them how to climb those concrete steps without losing your soul. Keep your head up, stay whole, control the gold. It's for the kids in the alley, the ones in the dark, lighting up like fireworks. Watch me leave my mark.
And when it's all said and done, when the city sleeps, I'll still be on those concrete steps, playing my seeds, making noise like thunder, letting the world know that a kid from the gutter can still put on a show. It's a brand new day, yeah, I'm stepping in the light, from the left side of the city to the uptown height. This is my testimony, this is my rap. Never back, never back, never back. I'm never going back, I'm never going back. This is my testimony, this is my rap. Never back, never back. I'm never going back, I'm never going back, going back.